Hey huddlers!
Hey! Hey! How y'all doing?
It feels strange and comforting to be sitting here again, recording yet another streamer diary after what? 4 months? Been a long time. And I want to start this one by apologizing. Truly. I didn't want to come back until I had something worth bringing back. Something honest, something with weight, something that wasn't just me repeating myself or trying to force meaning into something that didn't have any yet. I wanted to understand the things that we've been going through before talking about them. And that took time. More time than I expected. And if you're here watching this right now, thank you. For returning, for caring, for wanting to see how we've been. This community, you, mean more to us than you know. This is one of the harder things to talk about because it was one of the hardest things to feel. Around December, This is one of the harder things to talk about because it was one of the hardest things to feel. Around September into October, our viewership took a hit, a big one. People were going back to school, back to work, back into routines, and suddenly nights that used to feel alive felt quiet, like painfully quiet. There were streams where I felt like I just had started streaming all over again, like day one energy, talking to myself, talking to my partner, talking to the bots in the chat. It was lonely in a way that's hard to admit. It made me question a lot. Was it the game that I was playing? Was it me? Was the community not growing because I was doing something wrong? You start to spiral so easily when you're staring at numbers every day. And each drop felt like a personal failure. But then I started looking around, checking other streamers, seeing other creators on other platforms. It wasn't just us, it was everywhere. And somehow, that helped me breathe again. It reminded me that sometimes the waves hit everyone at once, and your job is to just stay afloat, to keep streaming even when it feels like no one's watching, to show up anyway, because consistency is part of the magic. And we did. And I'm proud of us for that. I'll be real, during that slow period, I lost passion for a bit. Not for streaming, never for streaming, but for the games that I was playing. Nothing hit, nothing stuck, nothing made me excited to go live and say, okay huddlers, let's get into it. So I started experimenting, trying out a bunch of first and only playthroughs, doing just chatting openings, just to see if I could talk to a camera for an hour straight. Letting myself wander a bit creatively. We even did a road trip and IRL park stream. Completely different from our usual vibe.
Just like me, half Filipino. Filipino in disguise. disguise.
And the fact that people still showed up for something so unexpected warmed me. It reminded me that the community is here for me, not just the game. That season of experimenting was messy, but it mattered because it set the stage for what came next. One of the biggest blessings this year has been the mod team. When we first started streaming, we didn't really understand the role. We didn't have rules or expectations. We were winging everything. Now, after months of working with incredible mods, we get it. Mods who show up consistently. Mods who greet newcomers. Mods who greet newcomers before I even see the messages. Mods who are in the Discord, who plug our socials, who keep the chat safe and fun. Mods who are present. That presence, it means everything. This community is stronger because of them, and we do not take that for granted, ever. Then, out of nowhere, a few huddlers suggested a game called Where Winds Meet. And I thought, sure, why not? Let's try it. I was not ready for what was coming. This game, it woke something up in me. The world, the movement, the exploration, the freedom. Suddenly, I was streaming for long hours again because I wanted to, not because I felt obligated. The excitement was real again. Viewership went up, chat got livelier, new huddlers started popping up. It felt alive again. But even with that boost, I'm cautious. I don't want to rely on just one game. So we're balancing it out with our creators.
She's gonna sneeze and we're on fire.
I sneeze and we're on fire! I sneeze at the best time.
With Warzone.
Oh shit.
This one again? No! Oh, are you for real?
Holy shit.
They just Regina Georged me. How dare you?
Keeping that variety gamer spirit alive. And honestly, it feels good. Now, this is one of the things I'm most excited about. We launched our brand, Huddlers. This brand is more than merch. It's an extension of this community. A place, a feeling, an identity. We have our own logo now, our own website, and we're working on clothing pieces that we're currently sampling. We want this brand to be something that you're proud to rep, something that helps us sustain the dream, something that connects everyone even outside the stream. It still feels surreal to say that out loud. This part is always the hardest to talk about, but we're gonna keep it real here. Even though we hit our late September sub goal, which meant everything, financially, we're still stressed. Still behind, still climbing out of debt, still waiting for payouts in the middle of the month. And waiting is the hardest part. It builds anxiety like nothing else. Streaming earnings don't always cover bills in the way people assume that they do. We're juggling rent, groceries, internet, daily expenses, everything, while trying to build a community with integrity. Without relying on guilt, without compromising what makes us, us. It's scary. I cry about it sometimes.
I cry now. You hit our goal. Don't try to make me cry. Thank you so much.
But it means the world when people support us however they can. Every bit, monetary or not, truly helps keep this stream alive. One thing we're still figuring out is balance. Being online is important. Going live is the heart of everything. But being offline is just as important now, because editing clips, posting shorts, being on multiple platforms, that's just how new huddlers find us. Some people may never join a live stream, but they'll see a 10-second clip and feel something. Both sides matter. Both sides drain energy. Both sides bring growth. We're learning how to split ourselves without burning out. I have to talk about how proud I am of the Discord. The emotional support iceberg, the chill work, music channels, people hanging out, chatting, lurking, studying, or even falling asleep in there. It's become a second home, a safe space, a place where huddlers connect in ways that I didn't even expect. It's wild how a server can feel like a warm living room sometimes. There's a moment that happens sometimes during stream, when I'm looking at chat and I see names from all different eras of this journey show up at once. New huddlers, OG huddlers, people who've been here since the beginning, people who disappear for months and then suddenly return, It feels like worlds colliding in the best way. And yet, we feel the absence when we don't see certain names anymore. We miss them quietly. But we understand life happens. Just showing up, even for a minute, means more to us than people realize. And the huddlers unlock something big, the figure skating stream. I'm excited and I'm nervous. This is one of my favorite places in the world, the rink. And bringing you all there with me is scary in the best way. I'm preparing my skates, I'm gathering my gear, praying for decent internet connection, and mentally preparing for anything. But I'm ready and I can't wait. So, this has been our update. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of this chapter of our life and this community. Thank you for making what I call the warmest, strongest. Thank you for what I make.
Yep, that's me.
Thank you for making what I call the warmest, strongest iceberg on the internet. Happy holidays, stay safe, and I'll see you in the huddle. Bye.